back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update. I don't even know how many it is at this point for the Girls Night In, the Dirty Dozen that I'm doing with my bestie Amanda. This is all about the classic movies, and we picked 12 classic movies, and we picked a product to pan for each of those classic movies. I know you guys have watched these updates before, and possibly even the intro, and if you haven't, I'm sure they're somewhere. If I remember, I will decide. This side, yes. I will put a link up there, or a card, or whatever those things are called. And let's get into it. I have empties. I like having empties. Empties make me feel good, and I was lacking in some empties for this project for quite a while, so now I feel a lot better. I have two empties. The first one is for the Pink Panther. Of course, it's a classic movie. And I had a pink blush from the Sephora Colorista palette. It is done. I'm happy about that. I enjoyed it, but, you know, pink's not my absolute favorite. So, you know, I'm happy it's gone. And for Goldfinger, another classic, I chose a gold eyeshadow from the Sephora Colorista palette. That one is done as well. I actually missed that gold shadow. It was like perfect for a subtle inner corner highlight to just, you know, not be too bright if I had like an eye that just didn't need anything super bright in the corner. I miss it. So I'm sad that that one is gone, but you know, I have other golds that I can work with. All right, so 2 done, and that puts me at 5 total so far since we started this. And I still have 7 to go before January 21st when this ends. And I am going to show you those 7 right now. Starting with the Wizard of Oz, I have the Bare Minerals Oz eyeshadow. Very, very slow progress on this one. I have used it. It's just not something I use frequently. I don't know if I'm going to finish that one by the end because that one is slow going. It is so incredibly pigmented that you use so very little when it's time to use it. But I'm still holding out hope that I can do it, but who knows? We'll see. All right, for Gone with the Wind, probably my absolute all-time favorite movie, I chose the Coastal Scents Peach Puff Hot Pot. And look at that. I hit pan, significant pan on this one. I've been using this like crazy, and it's showing. I do not think I'm going to have any problems finishing that. I have found a nice way to work with it, to work it into pretty much my daily routine. And yep, I think that is going to be finished by the finale. Okay, moving on to Paper Moon. I went with the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls highlighter. It is a baked highlighter, so it goes even slower than a regular highlighter. And there it is. There it is. The dip is getting a lot deeper. And of course the outside's just not going anywhere. It's almost got like hard pan like you get typical on a baked product. But the inside is definitely getting deeper. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the outside. I will figure it out. I've contemplated scraping that top layer off and putting it in like a Franken shadow to lighten something up that's not really working that well for me. I may or may not do that. I'm gonna work on it for now as is, and then see how it goes, because I have other eyeshadows that I can use that I don't need to Franken it yet. So moving on to The Sound of Music, I chose a silver eyeshadow because of my favorite things, the song and that. I think I've used this once since the last update. I'm not a big silver eyeshadow person. I will get to it, I hope, but it is not a priority to me right now because there's so many other ones that I am enjoying using that are in projects, so I'm working on those first. All right, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I love it. My kids love it. It is really a quintessential classic movie. And I have this snowy white eyeshadow. My pan has expanded. I did have pan last time, but it was kind of baby pan. It is actually getting harder to use because I mainly use that on my inner corners. So I might repress that to make it a little bit easier to use, because I use like a brush that has like a pencil point, or not a pencil point, I don't know what you call it. But that's what I use for my inner corners. And yeah, it is a pencil brush. my brain. It is a pencil brush, and I use that on my inner corner, so it's making it really hard to get into that pan because it just got the ring around it. So that might be repressed for the next update. All right, quickly moving on to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Love that movie. I chose a chocolate colored eyeshadow, and I have hit some serious pan on this one. I had no pan last time. I have major pan this time. I might repress this one as well just to make it easier to use. I'm happy that I'm getting to that point where I have to repress things. So there you go. And the last one, Trouble in Paradise. I chose the Coastal Scents mica pigment that I pressed into a pan called Paradise Diamond Pearl Eyeshadow, mica, whatever. And that's what it looks like right now. I have used quite a bit, but I have also put a little bit of this in my Franken blush. If you guys have been watching my makeup baskets and saw that like kind of purpley Franken blush, I did put some of that in that blush. So I'm not going to consider that done until the blush is done, and so on and so forth. So that is my update. It is much better than some of the previous updates that I've been having lately for this project, so I'm very happy about that, but I do need to get on some of these products a little bit harder. I really hope you go check out Amanda. She's linked down below. Go show her some love. She picked completely different products and completely different movies, so, you know, you gotta go see what she's got going on. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.